Hi guys, I'll be doing another photocard update today because I'm indecisive and can't leave my photocards organised a certain way for very long. So as you'll see, I've got brand new folders and I've also got brand new sleeves from a whole different company that took me 5 hours to resort and organise my photocards. So let's just get into it. We'll start with my bias folder this time. This has 80s and Twice in it, although I did cut down on the members of Twice that I collect because I'm broke. And we're going to start off with 80s. I do collect OT8 for 80s, and I finished it very recently. Today, actually, the last card arrived. So this is episode 1 complete, and then episode 2 complete. And then I have the 2 map cards, and then we have the pre-order benefit for episode 2. And then we move straight on into Twice Chaeyoung. I've separated out the members because I only collect Chaeyoung and Momo now. Well, I did collect Chaeyoung, Momo and Daeyeon, but I'm selling all of my Daeyeon and trading all of my Daeyeon because it just became too much with collecting 80s as well, which is ridiculously expensive. So I'm concentrating mostly on Chae. I'm collecting her non-album cards as well now because I like torturing myself. We're going to start with Chae. The orange slips mean that it's on order and it's on its way. I'm still missing a fair amount of Chae at the beginning. It gets ridiculous halfway through because I have a spending addiction. So each of the oranges mean that I've bought it. And now completed a haul of her What Is Love and Yes or Yes cards. I need 2 for Summer Nights. And I can't find Year of Yes anywhere. Now, Fancy You, I have 6 albums of mine coming. They should be here like in the morning. So hopefully I can pull enough of her from there and then to trade and stuff like that. And then these are the 2 non-album cards that I've ordered of hers, which are the School Looks one and the Twice Seen Jeju Island. I'm butchering names, sorry. Move straight into Momo. I have almost no Momo, really. Because I am concentrating on Chae, and I'm hoping to trade all of my Daeyeon for some Momos, so I can make some headway on that. Now, I changed my sleeves from Ultra Pro sleeves to kind of, I think they're unbranded really, but I'll leave a link in the description. You see my Momo collection falls a little flat. And then these are the unit cards. I don't collect unit cards just because it's just too many people, too many cards. And then these are all the pre-order benefits. And then some postcards and standees from the albums. These haven't changed since the last one. And that's the kind of bias folder. Those are the groups that I'm seriously collecting. And then this is the next folder. It's quite a lot thinner, but there's a load more groups in here. Then we start off with Stray Kids Woojin. This collection is awful. I really have neglected him, but I can't seem to see many of his cards around. So if you do have any, just drop a comment and I'll see if I can get them from you, because I don't have a lot. Then we move into Red Velvet Yeri. I bought a few cards that arrived recently, and I also have bought the cards for the albums that I've got, because I tend to not buy cards for albums I don't have, because I never know what I'm gonna pull, so I don't want to have duplicates. And then straight into Luna. Like I said before, I just want 1 of each Luna. I'm gonna try and get all their albums, although I know some of their solos are out of print already, so I'm gonna just try and get the attendance card and a solo card of each member, hopefully. And then I just want a card or something from their post-debut albums. And then we move into Yujung from Weki Meki. I can't find any templates or anything, so I don't know what cards she's got, so that's why I haven't got any inserts. But I do have her 2 Weki Meki ones, and then some. But I am on the lookout for her. And this is where it's all changed up. I was collecting Daniel from 101, but it's very expensive and it's too difficult, and I already collect way too many things. So this is just my 101 page, and plus their post 101 activities. They've got Jihoon here, and then Hasewoon, Jisung, Gwenlin. Although I do have Jisung's new album and Jin Young's debut on order, as well as Hwang Minhyun in New East's comeback. Oh my god, I can't speak. And then EXO, I have stopped collecting Xiumin because he's going off to the military and it's heartbreaking, and also I'm just not that into them anymore. I still love them and I'll still keep all their albums and photo cards that I've got, but I'm biasing other groups at the moment. And then here are the postcards from the CBX Blooming Days, postcards from Tempo. And then Pristin, these are just the cards I pulled from their albums. And then Gugadan, what I pulled from their albums. And then we've sorted them out into different groups that I don't collect but have their albums of. So Neon Punch, I pulled May. And then from Miss 9, I've got Tae. And I'm sorry, I'm not too sure what her name is right now. And then Blackpink with the Square Up album, I have Lisa, the full set of the pink one. I do have their next album on the way. Hopefully I can pull Lisa in that too. Why not? I mean, she's not my bias, but it'd be nice to keep up a theme. And then with Everglow, I pulled Onda, Laboom. I can't remember her name for the life of me because it is in fact about 1:30 AM at the minute. And then WJSN, this isn't from an album, this was gifted to me from a friend. And then GWSN, I put Soryong. I'm terrible at names. And then Wonus. Hangwoon is my bias, I did trade for him, although I am currently trading, I think this is Raven. Yeah, Raven. Hopefully I can trade him for the other Hangwoon. And then BTS, my bias is RM, so I traded these cards for him. And then we get into the bigger cards for BTS, which is the RM postcard and Jin postcard, and then a random Daniel mirror card here from one of the albums. And then because Cube likes to mess with us, their cards are just a little, like the tiniest, like a millimeter off being too big for the sleeves, so that's why he's here. That's your one from the Thumbs Up album. And then this is Mion from G-Idol's I Made, because that's still too big for the sleeves. And then we're coming to the end, but this is Cherry Bullet. I pulled Remy, although my bias is Kokoro, so if you have Kokoro and want Remy, just drop a message. And then Soyeon from Idol, she's my bias and I was going to collect her, but again, I collect far too many people already. And then Monster X. I'll say we finished off. Yeah, we're finishing off my cards that I collect-ish that I have with Monster X. I get these cards because I did a group order for them. My bias is Hyungwon, but we only pulled like a couple, and lots of people wanted him, so I've only got one of him. And then Juhani is the other card, and then these are the pre-order benefits. Then the final page is Trade and Sell. This is a duplicate Diane that I had. A Weki Meki card and then a duplicate Woojin. So if you want any of these, just drop a comment. I also have almost a full set of Diane cards on for trade and sale. So if you want any of those, just drop a message in the comments and we can sort something out on Instagram or something. My Instagram is the same as my YouTube, just rosie.80s basically. But that is my photocard collection updated. No doubt next update will be completely different because I get bored very easily and decide to reorganize my life every 5 minutes. So thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time.